everybody, welcome back. Today I have two special things for you today. The first one is maybe even very clear, is the camera. I was using the same camera in the first, I think, two videos. Then I started to use the integrated webcam because my cats, of course, they cable of camera and we mentioned fix. And this is also the audio, so that one for three. And of course, talking about Python, we have a lot of code to explore. And I will show you. The first one, I did two codes. So yeah, let me show you the first one here. Let me run it. This one is multiple list and search. Basically, I use a very similar code to this one, which was a very similar concept to this one. So yeah, you can see actually is evolving. The last one is definitely an evolution from this one, where I search what I type. So let me run it. Okay, ready to run equipment. Let's call it A value 1 1. I'm going to do really fast because there's a lot of code to show in this one. And also I got bored. I was trying to do special names, but I want to at least put like 3 of them. So too much. So I'm gonna continue again. As type has to continue, so I'm going to continue. And now I'm gonna do different. Okay. Now I'm gonna just add a third one just to help. And now I will continue. Now what it happens here is that it asks exactly what I want to find. And let's say I want to find A. I want to know exactly what item A is. So it would give me the value, the serial, and one thing I actually put in the code itself was the department. The original code doesn't have this. It just shows the value and the serial. So add this one. This is actually very important. It can be used in a lot of things. Imagine if you have maybe a factory and you are managing the resources you have. So let's say you have a factory that needs a lot of components, a lot of materials to roll, and then you can just search exactly. So item A, or for example, the rolling of you order, I don't know, 100 roll steel tons. For example, you order several orders of machines, and you put them in a very easy way. That's 1 to, I don't know, 100, and you can just type, oh, what item 55 is, and it shows you exactly what it is. So it's in a list variable. And now I'm going to go to the meat and potatoes of this video and show you the rest, which is these. I mean, I said there's a lot of code. Technically, it's not a lot of code. People type this by the minute, but for me, for now, it's the first time I have break the 40 code barrier. So it's basically a big evolution in which one? Let's say critical in this one, because this is not just search, but you can search, diminish the price, and eliminate a resource. And this also tells you. But first, before this, let me explain here. Here I'm creating the in these 4 codes I'm creating lists. So the list equipment, the list value, serial, and department. And here I put a variable which the answer is S. That means basically yes for now. So while the response also, that means while this variable equals S, which is set here, it will ask me for me to make the input, where it basically shows here what you can see, and it will take the input that I put here inside this code as the variable, or in the case a append, or a part of the list that is. So for the equipment, value, serial, department, and then I have the response. If I type S, and even though it requires a uppercase S, I can put a lowercase s because I have this thing like upper, which basically makes the thing I type as an uppercase letters. And then if it is right, it will still it will find this loop, because remember, this is a while loop. So while s is like this, it will repeat this, and when it comes to the last code, it will go back to the first. And then when I break the code, when the response is not s but anything else, it will asks me to it will make a variable search, and it will ask me exactly what will be the thing I'm searching. It needs to be exactly the name, how I put it, uppercase, lowercase, everything. And then it will give me uh, the thing. So if my search equals equipment, that means if I put the thing a number here while searching for something, and the number or the letter I put is exactly what I'm trying to search, then it will print me the value, serial, and department of that thing. So yeah, around a nice code. And because the video will get too long, a thinking of doing a second one. You know what? Let's do these actually. So because it's not exactly complicated, but let's show at least. Um, Here I also typed in Portuguese, so a little bit of difference. Again, you put down the payments. So equipment A value one one A. I'm gonna put four. So here B two B C three C D four D. Okay. So I have four a sets of equipments basically. So I have put four variables in each of the um, lists, and now I'll press enter to continue. And here is where I'm using the right program. Let me see again. Yeah, I was using. Yeah, I don't know why exactly, but let me try something here. I want to do really fast because I'm going to use one. After all, you can use numbers to represent these things. Numbers can be considered as both. Okay. I press enter. Okay, now I don't know why exactly. Maybe I pressed enter too fast. It can be actually the case. And now it prints everything I typed down. So then all of dependence of all the variables. So from 1 to 4. And here I need to type the name of the equipment I wish to find. Let's say I want to wish to find 1. It will show me the value and the serial. Again, don't show the part. Now I want the value of the number that would be depreciated. That means the value will fall. And here the value will fall about 10%. So let's say 3. You can see it falls about, yeah, it falls 10% since I'm multiplying it by 8.9%, 8.9. And now which equipment will be excluded? One interesting thing that I found kind of flaw, so maybe I can improve it in the future, a variations of the code, is that I can't repeat the number. So if I put 1 here, it will just break. So let me put 2. And I uh, delete the number basically. And I delete the appendant. And now it gives me again a summary of exactly what it's left. And a quick summary, which is the most expensive thing I have, which is 4, the most cheap thing I have, which is 1, and the total, which takes the 4, 1, and 2.7 since I depreciate the value. And so that's the thing, that's the code. And basically here, let's kind of explore it for a bit. Again, I'm creating the inventory list, and here I'm creating the variable which is s. And while my response is S, I'm defining the equipment values, as you can see here, and I'm putting them into the list basically. So here I'm putting input, the equipment, the value, I'm defining the equipment list or appended of the list a as a variable. I define the value as a float, int is number, the serial number as an int, and a normal string as for the department. Everything here is yeah, it's from inventory append. So I'm making append here, okay, and it asks me for the response again. So it does this while I press S, and when I don't press S, it will begin to analyze. So here it will look at the data in the inventory. So for each element in the inventory, it will print the name, the value, the serial, and the department as it did here. It's this quick summary. Um, then it will ask me for exactly what I want to localize or what I want to search in this code. So in this inventory, and here it will I will debusca or search variable equals what I will type down, and it asks me exactly what I want to type down, what I want to search, and if what I want to search equals anything in the list, then it will show the value and the serial of the thing I searched for. Then it will ask me to depreciate the value, and I don't know if I wrote it down right, but anyway, it will depreciate a value if again it will ask exactly for a variable for me to search for. And so if what I type down, so the part of the input, if what I type down exists in my inventory, it will depreciate its value by removing 10%. The part of removing 10% is will basically multiply it by 0.9, which is basically removing 10%. Now, not just that, but it will print the old value by showing exactly what the old value was, and the new value removing 10%. Then you ask me for the lead item, and so again, but this actually works by serial, though it was probably kind of weird because since I put everything down as numbers, it's a serial number. So if everything was A, it would be need to be 1 here. So if I'm excluding the serial number, if the serial number matches anything in my inventory list, it will remove it, simply as that, and then it will show me a quick summary of everything. So it will again the same summary here, print down exactly everything, and then it does a quick math, as you can see. Not that even a math actually. You just do here. That's the only part. So for everything in the inventory, you will take it. If the values aren't lower than 0, then it will say me that the equipment cost is the most expensive one and the max one here, the max code, which says basically what's the max thing, what's the bigger value, what's the lowest value, and what's the sum of everything else. And that quicks the breakdown of that code. And if you like code or you like Python, please consider subscribing. This helps out a ton, and of just that, but it may help you. It might also help you, since if you're searching for Python videos, I'm going to do this almost daily, basically. And not just that, but this is actually a course I'm following. You can access the course, but it's in Portuguese. So if you don't know how to speak Portuguese, you can still try it, because maybe it helps you. It may help you a little, or you can just stick in my videos, since I'm showing basically every module I'm learning. So if you want to, check it out, the course, you check out my channel. Not just that, but I also post another videos in general, and I will create another channels for to devise what I'm saying. So this one will be the programming channel. So if you like that, stick here, and of course leave it a like if you like that one. There's one video. So that's it, people. Have a great day, and until next time. Bye.